Trusty 2-inch brush here. Whack that off real good. Just beat it like it owes you money.
Hi everyone, I'm Rex, and some people asked me to do the video about how to prolong life of our brushes. Sadly, but the ordinary things just like wash the brush often, frequently change the water, so the bristles will be in good condition for a long period, don't really work for a long period, and the brush spoil out quickly anyway, so let's consider everything in order. And let's start painting. It's not recommended to leave the brush in water without a brush holder. This way we deform the pile. We should not jam the bristles straight down while we dip the brush into the paint, because in this way the bristles will be deformed and clogged by paint much faster. Instead we have to swipe along the thin paint. Then if the paint is too much, soak the brush a little with a napkin. Or we don't need to get rid of a large amount of paint and the napkin soaks up a lot. Then we can get rid of residues by running a brush over the skin of our hands from different sides. The skin layer is textured, so it's perfect for this. It's necessary to avoid turning the brush upside down during the painting, because even a well-washed brush has paint residues that penetrate into hard-to-reach places for cleaning. Basically, we have to avoid getting the paint on the metal part because the paint gets on the bristles, dries up and spoils them gluing tightly.
Not quite my tempo.
But if trouble occurred, we have to rinse the brush well in clean water and carefully wash it in straight lines, avoiding damaging. Special cans, like some from Citadel, have special rib sections to clean the bristles better. Carefully wipe up with the tissue to get rid of water remnants. Then move along the fingers to the tip with our fingers to make the tip sharp. Some painters also advise to do this the other way. They remove the remnants of water by squeezing the fibers with their fingers, and then they move along the fibers to the tip to make the tip sharp or to make the original shape. However, this method should be used with caution to bristles made of a natural fur, like for example squirrel fur, because this is a high risk to pulling the pile out of the holder. So also it's worth noting that we have to get rid of the water because it loosens the bristles and the paint penetrates deeper, clogging the brush. Then add a drop of water to the hand and rinse the brush on it. Thus most of the paint is washed away. For the best outcome, we have to mix 1 drop of hair shampoo with 1 drop of water and do the same. Remove the remnants, apply a little water and rinse again. After that, we have to complete the cleaning ritual by washing the pile well, with warm water preferably, to get rid of the foam. However, it's useful while the paint on the brush is still liquid because we will have a new result with dried paint. So, how to wash brushes after finishing work? They should be washed immediately in warm water with soap or shampoo. But when we need to get rid of oil paints, we have to use more aggressive means to dissolve the fat component. For example, carry dishwashing liquid and then the liquid soap. Washing this way first the bristles completely and then the residues near the metal base, as shown earlier. If the brush is flat, do not twist it, but rather along the length on the pile. After washing, rinse thoroughly but carefully in cool water to rinse the foam completely. It's always necessary to get rid of moisture and give the brush its original shape by one of the methods measured earlier. Dry brushes should be stored with the bristles up in brush cups or on special brush holders.
What would you say, sir, if I asked you how you clean these brushes?
I would confess to cleaning them in brush cleaner, Lieutenant.
Also, there are some special products to restore the brushes and get rid of the remnants of the paints, even the dried ones. I have some from Vallejo, the brush cleaner and the brush restorer. First, we need to get rid of the remnants. Some solvents are flammable and even hazardous to health. You should work with these ones in gloves and in a room with good ventilation. The Vallejo solvent is safer but less effective. So let's go walking. You surely should not randomly wipe the pile with the solution-soaked rag, but put the brush in a container. And yes, I still can't find a more suitable container even in specialized stores, so sorry about that. Put it in such a way to cover the brush completely. Wrap it with cling film to prevent the loss of the reducer during evaporation. And leave it for 5 to 7 minutes. Then wash with water.
But when the cleaner evaporated, the bristles, they would dry all stiff.
Cleaner to wash out the brushes, or water to wash out the cleaner, thereby producing a fluffy brush.
For better effect, it's recommended to rinse it additionally in a mixture of shampoo and water. And then wash with water again. However, we have a problem if we have the brushes with the long handle and they don't fit anywhere. In this case, I personally put brushes with square stiff bristles in this way. However, this should not be done with brushes of a different type of bristles because even the restorer was unable to straighten the broken pile. They can be placed in the container this way without sealing the hole. However, in this case, the solution will evaporate quickly and the paint may not be softened at all. And now it took more time, half an hour, because even 15 minutes turned out to be not enough. The washing process is the same. And now we can compare. This is a very old brush with stiff bristles and complex clogging. And as you can see, we could get rid of the vast majority of paint, however it fortunately remained in the places most difficult to clean. And now we can use the restorer. The scheme is the same. Put the brush in the container. Fill it in such a way that it covers the pile completely. Wrap it with cling film so that the mixture does not exhale. Leave it for at least 15 minutes. On the website it's indicated that the 5 minutes will be enough, but I never had results with 5 minutes. There is no visible difference on the dry brush, but in a brush with a thin tip and softer bristles, the majority of the pile bunched together. So that's all for today. Love your brushes and don't buy them just like me. See you soon, lots of kisses and hugs. Your Pentinator Rex.